Hi, it's Ian here, aka Ahura Mantra. Welcome to my channel and welcome to the 6th video in my series Kabbalah for Dummies. And in these videos I kind of have a little chat with you about theoretical Kabbalah in terms of the Sephiroth on the Kabbalistic tree of life and how they actually fit in a process of creation and manifest existence. So today I'd like us to look at Sephiroth 7, Netzach and 8, Hod. But before I do that, I'll do what I usually do and just do a very brief lightning whistle-stop tour of what we've covered so far. And today I do promise it will be that. I won't take half of the video covering what I've covered already. So we've talked about so far Keter, the first Sephiroth on the tree of life, being pure presence, pure spirit, if you like. Chokmah being the sphere of dynamic force, Binah being the sphere of the first concepts of form, Hesed, the Sephiroth of bringing into the first and finest types of form, the building up Sephiroth, Gevurah, the breaking down, the destroying, the sweeping away things which are no longer required, Sephiroth. We talked about Tiferet being the mediating intelligence, being central to all Sephiroth on the tree of life, moderating the influences of all other Sephiroth, marrying up the spiritual with the physical, the point at which divinity touches humanity. Okay, and now we'll look at the next Sephiroth, Sephiroth 7, which is Netzach. Now, Netzach's title is Victory. Now, why Victory? Well, to me, it is because at Sephiroth 7, in many respects, the work of the divine intention is done. If you think of the Christian teachings where it says that on the 7th day God rested because the work was completed, well, in a sense, the work is completed in Netzach, because at this Sephiroth, the force that flowed out of Chokmah, the unified force, has gone through the other Sephiroth and the processes that they bring to it. And in Netzach, the force has become forces. The one has become the many. And really, the real life of something is in its force, not in its form. So in Netzach, we have the design of creation, the design of humanity. We have the intention of the divine to create there, in embryo, if you like, waiting to be made concrete through the processes of the design of Hod and the building matrix, if you like, of Yesod. Now we'll come to Yesod in another video. I don't want to kind of get ahead of myself. But in Netzach we have the artistry of creation. We have the beauty of it. Netzach is not concerned with the technicalities, if you like. That's left to Hod. Netzach is the beauty of the work of the artist. And Hod is the technicality of the engineer and the scientist in making that thing happen. If you think, to use an old example of Concorde, the beauty of supersonic flight, it was an idea long before it was a physical plane in the sky. Well, Netzach is, if you like, the spirit of Concorde. Yeah? So in Netzach, all forms are ready. They are waiting to be brought into the design of Hod and the etheric manifestation of Yesod. And what we'll find with the Sephiroth, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod and Yesod is we can understand them perhaps if we look at them in terms of aspects of the human condition. So Netzach would be equated to our intuition, our emotion, if you like, that very definite but fluidic aspect of ourselves that contains our hopes, that contains our fears, that contains those things that are not quite in form, yet they are there and they exist. Such is Netzach. Now Hod, by comparison, and Netzach's partner, is like the intellect, the concrete mind, the problem-solving part of us that takes the images and the dreams of our emotions and our intuition and makes them the reality of our lives. So that's a quite an effective, to me at least, analogy of the difference between Netzach and Hod. Okay, the victory of the completed work ready to be made manifest. It's a bit like, if you think of an author in a book, often an author will say, in my mind, my book is complete. Netzach. All I need to do now is get it typeset and printed so that it can be a physical book. So again, we have the analogy of the idea and then the reality. Okay, so I think I'll end there, this little video, and in the next video we will look at what happens after Hod in Yesod, and our final video then will be about the planes of manifest existence, where we live and move and have our being, the Sephiroth Malkut. Okay, so thank you for listening and for sticking with me, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.